back to my channel. Today I thought we would do a little bit more fun video. This video is going to consist of this little trash bag ghost Halloween decor that I thought would be really fun. I actually got this video idea from Monster Tutorials. His name is Eduardo and I absolutely love him. He did a video where he taught us to make trash bag ghost with trash bags and tape. He did it on like a mannequin. I will link his video down in the description if you guys want to see it because it's amazing and Eduardo's amazing and I freaking love him. Yeah, so he did it on like mannequins. I wanted to try to do it on myself and kind of make a ghost of myself, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's get into the video. So for starters, yeah, sorry for the outfit. I know it's quite insane and busy, but hopefully you guys will be able to deal with it for the sake of this video. For the head, since I will not be wrapping my head in plastic because that's dangerous, don't do that. So I'm going to be using this mannequin head that my cousin got me for Christmas because I also do like hair designs. But yeah, I put her hair into a French braid so that it's a little bit more flat. Anyway, we're going to be using her as the head. She has a little bit smaller head than I do, as you can see, but hopefully it'll work out for the purposes of this Halloween decoration. And then, as you guys already saw, we're going to be using trash bags and duct tape. Yeah, I think for now that's all the materials that we'll be needing. If there is any other materials, future Shay will edit them into the video. What are you doing? No. My cat's trying to play with the trash bag. Don't you know that's dangerous? This is Jeffrey, by the way. And I got black cats because they fit into the Halloween theme. And then this is my baby girl, Binks. They are brother and sister from the same litter. They're about 2.5 years old. So I'm gonna be starting off by cutting this blue top, also this printed, whatever kind of letters these are, off of what we will be doing for our ghost. We're gonna start with the head. I don't really think it has to be anything spectacular in the way of like being straight or anything. So we're just gonna go ahead and just cut the best we can. We're going to take her and wrap her in this trash bag. For some reason this feels so wrong. And Eduardo said in his video, again, check out the video if you guys haven't yet. Eduardo, his username on there is Monster Tutorials. Amazing, love him, one of my favorites. So check him out for a different way to do this Halloween decoration. But he said to take, actually I should probably take the stand off of her. But he basically said to get it pretty tight, but leave a little leeway. This looks so wrong. But he said to take a rubber band or something. I'm just gonna take, you know, one of my hair bands right here. So you don't want to tie it down too much, but also leave a little leeway so that you can, you know, obviously form fit the facial structures into your ghost. I'm going to tape down where I want the neck to lay. And you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. There's gonna be wrinkles and everything. Okay, so then we have the neck formed, as you can see. Now we're gonna go into the forehead and everything like that. So I think I'm gonna do the forehead next, which I'm gonna do a little bit thicker of a strip. And just lay that down. And eventually, guys, we're going to put this entire thing just rolled with tape. So this is how you're gonna get the structure. And even if you have like little ridges in your tape, it's okay, because we'll be doing about 2 layers of this. So with the indentations, the nose, you know, the eyes, the mouth, and everything like that, even with the neck, we're gonna do thinner strips, and then we're gonna cover the entire thing with about 2 layers. One layer I'll do vertical and the other horizontal. I'm just gonna pat everything down, and then we can move on to our vertical layer. She is looking lovely. What he did in his video, and what I see a lot of people do when they're creating these kind of ghost decorations, is that they cut up from here, but since mine has hair, I'm gonna cut up from the side. After that, we're gonna tape it back up and you're not even gonna be able to see the difference of where we cut it. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna make a little hole in the bottom, which she has a hole for her stand, so that's where I'm gonna poke the hole into. It would be probably a little easier for you guys if you got like a styrofoam head that didn't have any hair. I'm just kind of making do with what I have so I don't have to spend the extra money. So once you get about halfway, then you can go ahead and demold it. So I'm going to take this hair tie off. Then you have this nice shaped head. As you can see, we still have the nose and everything. And so we're just going to take this part that we just demolded and put it back together, and this will be the head of our ghost. And then go ahead and stick your hand through and just make sure to pop out all of the features that you want in it. Any little things that you see that you don't want, you can go ahead and tape back. I'm not gonna worry about that until like the finishing touches of the entire thing. But now we have a molded head of our ghost. So now we're gonna get into the fun part, guys. I'm going to, again, chop off this excess that we don't need. So I don't exactly want to go all the way outside. There's like snow on the ground and it's super cold out. So yeah, when you get it up into the light, it does look a little bit better versus in the dark where you can't really see how much it shines through. But yeah, I think it worked pretty well so far. Again, there's like a little bit like right here that I think we can improve on, but that'll be for the finishing touches. Okay, so now as you guys can see, we're down on the floor. I don't really have a lot of room to film. I cut up 2 garbage bags, which will not nearly be enough, but right now we're gonna be doing our body. I think I'm gonna cut like a little neck hole for this. I'm not gonna be doing arms of the ghost. Wow, wait a minute. Is this a look? Okay. I'm gonna cut a little neck hole in this that I can slip my head over. Since I'm not going to be doing the arms, we're just gonna be doing this part. And then I think for this garbage bag, actually 2 garbage bags might be enough. I'm going to be doing it to maybe about right here or something. I look ridiculous. This right here is going to be like the dress of the ghost to make it be a little bit more flowy, because if you just added legs, like it wouldn't be as flowy, especially on Halloween night where usually wind picks up and everything. So I'll create a little neck hole and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so I figured it out. So I just cut this side like the other side is. I think we're just gonna leave the shoulders alone for now until we can form fit them a little bit to match like the design that we want for our ghost. But basically I'm just trying to form fit it as well as I can to my body. Yeah, so we're just gonna be doing the same thing. We're gonna be wrapping tape around and then hopefully wrap it around my body. I think I'm gonna cut off these sleeves to like about the shoulder bone, you know, so about right here. And this is just excess. I'm gonna focus mainly on here and here. And I see why Eduardo did this on a mannequin now. In my head, I was like, yeah, it'll be fine. Like I'll do it on myself. It'll be kind of cool to make like a morph of myself as a ghost. But this is so much more difficult. So I have my waist done. I need to close up these areas. I don't know, as I'm showing you guys, the back portion might look absolutely ridiculous. I have no idea, but yeah, hopefully we'll be able to fix it. I can breathe and everything. It is a little bit formed tight. It does kind of feel like I'm wearing a corset right now. I literally don't have anything to say, but we'll see where it goes. If you guys are wondering why I'm not tying my hair back, you know, in a messy bun or a ponytail, because I'm dumb and I'm obviously just trying to make things harder for myself. I keep noticing these little hair strands, so hopefully you won't be able to tell. And then only the people that watch this video are gonna realize that my literal DNA is put into this. As I'm putting this on, it feels more and more like a corset. I can still breathe and everything. Probably not fully. I think this is as close as I'm gonna be. So I recognize the fact that I am not going to be able to do my back until my mom gets home from work. She usually gets home about 4:45 and she's going to the grocery store today. So I'm gonna be stuck like this for at least another hour. I think we're just going to tape another layer on what I have already until my mom gets home. I'm not gonna make like a time lapse out of it or anything. I'm just gonna do it and then we'll come back. So I just put the second layer on vertically because the first layer I put on horizontally. And I literally can't talk to you guys without I'm still waiting for my mom to do my back. I think that's the only reason I can breathe. Is because my back hasn't been done yet. I guess I'm just going to chill here for the next half hour or so. I'm gonna start doing my legs. Yeah, for time's sake, we're just gonna do it. So, hold on. Apparently, I'm gonna cut out little holes on the other side. So I'm just gonna cut this part out because we're gonna need it for later anyway. So now we have this. Trash bag ends here. We're gonna bring it up. See just a little bit over it. I don't know if you can see it right here, but this seam right here. I'm gonna try to line it up as best as I can so that when my mom cuts it, she'll be able to cut the seam as well. So I think I'm just going to kind of wrap it around like this. and then bring it down as much as I can. I hope that'll, you know, fix it a little bit. Alright, so this is what we have going on so far. So we have our little dress, and it's about up to here, which is where I wanted it. And then this little thing will, you know, blow with the wind or whatever. I do think I'm gonna make a veil out of the back side of it just to make it flow a little bit more. But yeah, this is what we have going with so far. I'm probably gonna put one more layer on. I want at least up above here to be very firm, and then the rest of it to just kind of flow. I honestly don't know what else to say. Here's a time lapse. My mom's still not home yet, but I tried to swoosh my ponytail back. It is literally stuck. My mom is here now. She asked not to have her face in the video, so come here, mother. She's gonna do the back of me, and then we'll be able to take it off. It is about, oh god, 7:30 almost. So I've been wearing this for quite a while now. Proud of how it came out so far. I am going to have to, you know, obviously, please zoom in a little bit closer. There are some things like with the tape and everything that's sticking out, but again, that'll be with the finishing touches of it all. But yeah, so this is my twin, I guess, and we're also going to be poking a hole in the top of her head so we can hang her up. So I will be catching up with you guys tomorrow. For you guys, it's just going to be a couple seconds. I have on my leg. Alright guys, so it is officially tomorrow. The only thing we have to do left with this is to put a little bit more of a tail on our little ghosty here. So I'm going to do that, do a little bit more finishing touches. First of all, we need to cut the blue off, and then, like we did the rest of them, cut the printed black off so that doesn't show on our final product. That totally was not straight at all, but that's okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and cut this bottom part of the trash bag as well, so it's open and it looks more like a dress that way. And then by keeping this edge open, you'll be able, like if you accidentally indent this or whatever, since it is kind of more of a fragile piece, you'll be able to stick your hand up under it and kind of fix it, if that makes sense. So you got this piece here now, so it's just, we still have the seams on the side, it's just cut from top and bottom. Put this over our ghost, just kind of, you know, slip it on like a dress, or like a skirt, I guess. And I want it to be as long as it can be, I'm gonna tape the front and back side and then the two sides and then just kind of scrunch it up until the entire circumference is taped up. How I think I'm gonna do the sides is just kind of fold it like this and then fold it over. I think that's the best way to do it. If there's a better way, I mean, you guys can obviously play around with it and tape it up the way that you want it. I'm just going to do it this way because I feel like it'll probably just be easier. So now our ghost has a little bit more of a veil. So I'm just going to put a few more finishing touches on her and I will get right back to you guys. Alright, so this is the finished product for our ghost. Again, in the wind, I'm really excited to see how this looks. So I will hang her up outside so you guys can see what she looks like with, you know, lights on, maybe some like bluish LED lights on her. We'll just poke some holes on top of her head and she'll hang like this. I'm just gonna hold her like a baby real quick. So I'm really excited about how this turned out. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, besides the whole corset thing where I couldn't breathe. I'm very grateful to my mom for helping me out with that, because if she wasn't here, then I would have no idea how I would have done that. That would have probably been a funnier video if I did have to do it myself, but I'm going to go ahead and insert the clip of her outside with some lights on so you guys can see the finished, you know, product of what she will look like as an outside decoration. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for joining me with this tutorial. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you do like my content. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!